Hi, Cancer. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for April 2022. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in April and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Rising, and Cancer Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Cancer, now on to your April 2022 Psychic Tarot reading. And the first card you have, Cancer, is the Emperor. And the Emperor is a paternal figure that's crossed over to the other side, watching you, guiding you, protecting you, giving you ideas and inspirations that could feel like they're yours, but they could actually be coming from the Emperor. This could also be a strong male figure in the living, a father, a grandfather, a great-grandfather, someone like a father figure to you, husband, ex-husband, boss, brother, uncle, as long as they're a strong male figure. You may even be the Emperor in some manner. There could be things that were left unsaid, undone, that need to be fixed or repaired that could be around your home or the home of the Emperor, or in some area to do with an Emperor, which, as I said, could be a strong male figure, but this could also apply to you. You could have a strong male figure saying to you, you're guaranteed of success if you come this way, meaning like, if you join their firm, if you join their company, if you follow their, whatever they're telling you. This could be a spiritual counselor, an advisor, a person of the clergy even could be doing this. But like, somebody could say, hey, follow this path, follow this course of action, follow my lead. Follow the path, this path, and it will lead you to success. Some of you Cancers may have that happen to you where somebody is giving you that idea or trying to tell you like, hey, look, this is the way to go. You follow me, or you follow my company, or you follow my business, and you're going to have success. You may have to dig deep inside and analyze or ask yourself what is bothering you about a family member. Could be a strong male figure in the living, could be a strong male figure that's passed away. It could be somebody else. It doesn't have to be a father. Remember I said it could be a strong male figure. But you may be like analyzing that in the month of April, where you're digging in deep, you're analyzing it, you're feeling like maybe you have unresolved issues with a strong male figure. These could be kicking up for you this month. Doesn't mean you're going to take action on them, doesn't mean you're going to solve them, but you may be remembering things or analyzing such things in April. You may feel like you want to put down solid roots, like put down roots and have a solid foundation. Cancer, you may have felt like something about you or your life has been wavering. Maybe you don't feel like you're solid with where you're living, or maybe you don't feel like you're solid with your job or your career or some other situation, and that you feel like you're wavering. Do I stay here? Do I leave? Do I make this choice? Do I not? So you could feel like inspired to, or more driven to, find something that feels like a more solid foundation for you, or where you would want to put down roots. Again, I get there could be some, you could have a difficulty coping with some anger issues that are directed at you from a father or father figure, or that you had directed at them. So you could have some buried anger issues towards a father figure or a male, strong male figure. And they could be coming up for you and this could be a boss. It could be a husband, a boss, an ex-husband. Remember all these strong male figures I said. Now it could be a woman that you have the problem with, but really for me, the Emperor is usually male unless it's about you directly. So the card you have next is Ace of Cups, and this is new love relationship or a reigniting and a rebirth in an already existing love relationship. This could be universal love or love of what you're doing, loving your work, loving your life. It could be love of a grandchild that's born to you or a new baby. I mean, it doesn't just have to be romantic love with the Ace of Cups. I feel like you're starting to understand yourself better and you're starting to grow more spiritually in whether you're aware of it or not. Some of you may be consciously aware of it and have been trying to do so through meditation or other spiritual yoga, other types of spiritual practices, saying mantras or doing certain spiritual rituals of some sort, lighting candles, saying prayers. But regardless, some of you may not be consciously aware of it, but it's coming up as you're growing spiritually. Especially in April, you're growing spiritually. Some of you could have some kind of, the word foundation has come up here again for you. Some of you could build a foundation with somebody, a strong foundation with somebody from a long time ago. That could be a love, an old love, or maybe somebody you've been with and are still with, but building a strong foundation with somebody you've either known from before, could be previous incarnation, could be this life, could be from your past in this life, could be that you're already with them now. But it's it feels, the way my guides gave me the feeling about it is, this could be somebody you dated or were married to before. They could be in your life now again, and you're building some kind of strong foundation with them. It could be a rebirth of love, but it could be a strong friendship that builds from that. Because it's a general reading, it's going to be different for all of you. Some of you Cancers are going to notice that you have a marked difference of how you feel about somebody this month, and maybe at some other point this year, because again, timing will be different for all of you. So you could be have a friendship with somebody or have some kind of relationship, like, or co-worker relationship, friendship relationship, and now it's you're feeling more for them. Your feelings are increasing. Some of you Cancers are going to be very expressive this month and tell someone how you feel about them. So maybe this is what somebody you're already intertwined with. But if it's not, or this is somebody you haven't shared your feelings with, how you truly feel about them, this will be the month I feel you'll do it, especially around the 18th, 19th, and 20th of the month of April, but really could happen at any time. So the next card you have, Cancer, in your reading very likely could be you, because it is the Knight of Cups, and cups symbolize the water sign people, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could be you, or it could be somebody else connected to you. Some of you are really feeling like you're ready to make a change, or some other water sign you're connected to is really ready to make a change. And I feel that some of you Cancers have had somebody or some situations that have blocked your progress. in something that you were trying to get going or move along. But now it's like you're going to get past that. Those blocks or hurdles are starting to move out of your way. Some of you Cancers are going to launch some big project or product that you want to monetize or sell that could have really big success. So if you're a Cancer that's creative at making certain things, or you get some good deal of something you can purchase and then resell, or something you want to market that you make or create, or a service, this is going to be an excellent time to do it. And I feel like it could be pretty big for some of you Cancers. If you're a very energized Cancer, where you're always like creating, making, doing, all of that, that's going to go really well for you. If you try to market it or sell it or promote it, there's going to be people that are going to be interested in whatever this product or service is that you are creating. So if you have something you can market or launch in the month of April 2022, I highly recommend you do that. But you can still do it later on in the year. You don't have to just do it in April, but it is coming up here through this Knight of Cups card. And you may be like putting out feelers and like trying to sense the vibes of like the temperature of the public, the temperature of potential investors, the temperature of the market, potential investors, the public. So you may do some kind of like test thing to see how it goes, like putting it out there somehow in a small way before you really launch into it, to see like, are people into this, or are they not that, not going to be that interested in it. So I feel that some of you Cancers are doing that. You may also be a little frustrated because there could be somebody that you're kind of like tapping your fingers, like tap, 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 like what's taking them so long about getting back to me? And that could be about this project and or creation or product that you want to launch. But it could be something else, because I get you like, there's somebody you're anticipating waiting to hear from, and you're like, what's taking them so long about getting back to me? You could also have shoulder problems this month, and I also pick up knee problems. So be careful of your joints. But if you're somebody that has problems with shoulders or knees, they could flare up in the month of April. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.thelluckymermaid.com. Thank you. And the next card you have, Cancer, is the Hermit. Now, remember I said earlier in the reading, like you were becoming very more spiritually elevated or advancing spiritually. This is a spiritual card here. The Hermit is your spirit guides lighting the way, guiding you, showing you the path to follow. This could be you. You could be the Hermit, where you're taking a step back and getting a lay of the land before you proceed forward, but you will still be guided by your spirit guides nonetheless. You may be having to do a lot of research and analysis, especially if you're someone that's launching any products or services or big projects out there into the world, or you may have to do it for your job, or you could be doing it for your own knowledge about something you want to do. But I get all this like research and analysis around you. And I'm also getting weighing pros and cons. So you may be doing some like pros and cons lists this month. And you're kind of having to deal with some things that have seemed disjointed or out of kilter, off kilter, and you may feel like you have to set them right. Now, this could be something you're working on. Like maybe you're planting, maybe you're putting a fence in your yard and it's off kilter, it's not straight. Or maybe there's something you made, a project you made. Maybe you made it out of clay or wood or I don't know, maybe even material or fabric, but something that you wanted to be true and straight is not straight. And so there may be something you're working on that physically has gotten a little crooked or out of whack, and you need to fix it and straighten it out. Some of you are going to buy a new car this month. And some of you Cancers may be very determined about clearing things out, especially if you have any storage lockers or storage, units or storage lockers or crawl spaces, attics, basements, closets. I feel that some of you Cancers are, it may be because you're thinking that you may move. And so you want to get rid of stuff so it's less stuff to move, or you just are wanting to clear stuff out for peace of mind. I know this is really specific, but once in a while, really specific things come up. Some of you may either get a Shar-Pei or a pug or some kind of dog that's wrinkly or has a wrinkly face, or you may have to take care of it for, like, maybe it's a friend of yours is saying, hey, I got to go away for a week. Can you watch my dog? Or you're getting a dog, because I'm getting like a dog with a wrinkly face could come up here, or maybe you own a dog like that already. So the last card of your reading is the Five of Pentacles, and this is a card that symbolizes financial bankruptcy, emotionally feeling bankrupt. It could also be a card of depression. You could be feeling depressed. If you have a partner, the two of you could be depressed. You also maybe need to pay attention to your finances. Money may be available to you that you're missing, that you're not seeing where it is. Could be in an account that you forgot about, or maybe you could work extra hours to gain more money. I don't know, but sometimes you need to pay attention to money because you could be missing some opportunity or somewhere money is. Some of you do feel like you've been taken advantage of, and I feel that for many of you this is at work. But some of you, this could be by a significant other or a family member or even a friend. I feel that some of you Cancers feel like you were treated shabbily and that you didn't deserve the treatment that you got. And you feel like your energies and your efforts were well worth your efforts, like your energies and efforts were well worth it, whatever you were getting. And maybe even more than what you were getting, but you feel like you were dealing with short-sighted, maybe negative or possibly narcissistic people, or a combination that was not seeing your talent, seeing your worth, seeing the value of the time, the effort, and the energy you put into something. And you may feel like, there's nothing that you could do about it to change their mind or to stop it. So I feel like you have had, some of you may have been wise in the beginning and saw I can't change their mind. I can't change these people's perspective and stop the treatment I'm getting or the way they're behaving. Some of you saw that in the beginning and could understand it, and then didn't beat yourself up over it too much. But those of you that didn't see it in the beginning, that there was no way to change their minds, that there was no way to get them to stop being unappreciative of your hard work and efforts. You suffered more and longer. So some cancers saw it right off the bat and you accepted it for what it was, even though you didn't like it. And other cancers saw it, but you felt like you could change it, or maybe they would have a change of heart, and you took it hard. You took it longer. It took you longer to accept that you couldn't change these people's minds. Now, remember what I said. For some of you, this was at your work. For some of you, it could be family behaving this way to you. And for others, it could have been friends. But it would be whomever did not value your worth, hard work, effort, time, energy, and what you put into it. And they, like I said, whoever these people that were causing you this issue were short-sighted, negative, and some of them may have been narcissistic, and so they weren't going to see the value of what you did. These could be some of the things that I brought up in the Emperor card. So you may want to go back and listen to what I said in the Emperor card, because it's making me think of some of the messages that also came up here. So the best gemstone crystal I got for cancers for the month of April 2022 is Dalmatian Jasper. And Dalmatian Jasper balances yin and yang energy. It reconnects with a playful nature. It's helpful in overcoming depression. Well, good, because you got this card that came up. It helps with nightmares and negative thinking. So it's a very beneficial stone for a variety of things here. This is a stone that's going to help you adjust when you're dealing with different personalities. So if you have to start a new job, or you're joining a new club, group, or organization, or maybe you have a YouTube channel and you have to deal with the people that are going to comment on your video, either positively or negatively. So whenever you, or maybe you're going into a new setting where you're going to be promoting a new business or a new project, this stone will be very helpful in adjusting to deal with the different personalities that you're going to have to deal with. It's going to help you with stress, help you deal with stress, and anything that's chronic in you. If you have chronic backache or headache or like shoulder pain or somewhere else, if you have chronic pain issues, this stone will help you. Now, I get that it's going to help you in April. Will it help always? I don't know that. But this is the stone that came up for you for this month of April. It's also going to help you get more in tune with yourself and be more in sync with what your emotional needs are. So that's kind of interesting. Think about that. It's going to help you get in tune with what you emotionally need. Because sometimes your mind and your emotions can get mixed up. So this does look like a good gemstone crystal for you. And when I say work with it, use it, or wear it, you could wear it as a beaded bracelet, as a pendant. You could put it on your third eye chakra, your throat chakra, or your heart chakra. You could carry it with you throughout the day or sleep with it under your pillow. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, you can access my most recently recorded links down below in the description box. There'll be a whole series of videos there. Just read what they are. You might be interested in them if you haven't checked them out yet. But I'll just give you a few of them that are below so you know what I'm talking about. As I always do every month, my psychic crystal readings for the month of April 2022 for each sign of the zodiac. That link is down below. When I end my readings on YouTube, I then go on to, after each sign, I go into the crystal and give additional psychic predictions and messages for the month we're in. So you might want to check those out. My What's Lucky and New for You in 2022 Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings are now available on Vimeo. And that is a very, very popular video series I record every year in the month of March. So if you haven't checked it out yet and you want to see what's lucky and new coming up for you in 2022, you might want to check that series out. Also, my big love readings for singles and couples for this year of 2022. That link is down below. The first half of the reading is for the single people of your sign. The second half of the reading will be for the coupled people of your sign. I used tarot, oracle card, and the crystal in those readings. So if you want to see what's coming up for love, you might want to check that out. The other video series that I'm going to mention here is my Psychic Tarot reading for the new year of 2022, where I used the year ahead tarot spread, which they were running like 40 minutes long, and I pulled 14 tarot cards in those readings. So if you want to see what I got for your sign or your rising sign or your moon sign for this year of 2022, you might want to check those videos out. Also, if you would like to help support the readings I do here on YouTube, there's a donation link connected to PayPal down below. All the different videos links I have posted below. And a big thank you to those of you who have been so kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot to me and it does help me a lot. So thank you so much for that. I do truly appreciate it. And if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I pull tarot cards, oracle cards, sometimes I use my crystal, and I write about 5 paragraphs worth of messages and predictions. Many people have found that they resonate with them. You may find they resonate with you as well. I've recently started putting these also on the community pages on the community page on my channel on YouTube, because I'm getting a little disheartened with Instagram. There's too many frauds over there pretending to be me and contacting my followers. So if anybody follows you, it's not me. And then they're going to contact you later and ask you if you want a reading. And they have misspelled either Lucky Mermaid or my name, or they add a dot after the underscore, which is the one that is coming up the most. I've reported it to Instagram many times. So have the viewers out there. I don't know why Instagram is not taking this account off, down. It keeps happening over and over again. If you get contacted, just know it's not me doing it. I can't answer all the DMs. You guys are so kind to let me know when this is happening, but the best way to go about it is to report them to Instagram and block them, because I keep doing it and it's not making them come down. So I just want to put that out there, because a lot of people do get these fraudulent accounts pretending to be me. They copy my pictures. And if you go to those pictures, there's nothing written under them. They're just copying the pictures. So that's a way to tell whether it's me or not. But anyway, so I hope you all have an absolutely awesome April, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.